Hey YouTube, Apostle Stacey Woods here, and you're watching Dimensions of Stacey. Happy New Year! It is officially 2013. Today is January 1st. And I do pray that you all are already enjoying your new year. What did you guys do? Did y'all go to church? Did you all have the family over? Did you cook your cabbage and your black eyed peas and cornbread? What did you do? Make sure you type and let me know what your New Year's traditions are. Um, Originally, I would have been in church. However, I deal with, from time to time, a condition that the doctors have diagnosed me with TMJ, temporomandibular joint disorder, and in layman's terms, it's lockjaw, and it causes my jaws to lock. It's very, 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 very painful. And for some reason, I just had a flare up out of the clear blue sky. Actually, because I believe it was really cold outside. We experienced colder temperatures. And I went outside and I didn't wrap my face up, which I've never had to do that. But I'm learning new things about my body. And just as someone would have like an old sports injury to where their knees start aching when it's about to rain or when it's really cold out. Well, I'm discovering that when it's really cold out, my joints ache, and the joint that gives me the most problems are my joints right in here. So anyway, to make a long story short, I have been on bed rest for, well, since Sunday, and today is, what is today? Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So I've been on bed rest since Sunday. I did my two services, and then after that, that was all she wrote. So I thank the Lord that today my jaws are loosening up. I'm still not gonna overwork, so I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible. But you guys, today was the season premiere of the show, The Sisterhood. Now I already came on and did a video when I saw the pilot of the show airing. And so today was the first episode of the Sisterhood, and already, yeah, I've got some thoughts. Now, I will preface this by saying I was blessed to be able to speak to one of the first ladies. She and her husband and I had already connected via Facebook probably years ago. I don't know how long it's been that we've been connected. But, I was able to actually inbox her, about my concerns about the show. And she was gracious enough to actually inbox me back. She was very kind, very welcoming, and very warm. And I really, really appreciate that about her. So she answered some questions that I had about the show, mainly, what's this all about? And is God going to really get the glory out of this kind of show? So she encouraged me to watch the show, and she also encouraged me to keep in mind that while she did her best to remain representative of the kingdom, that the ladies are coming from different angles, different walks of life, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She also let me know that TLC is a secular network that will edit and will do their best to create drama, because that's what television shows do. So she let me know that there may have been some creative editing and stuff going on, and I actually, now that she said that, I was actually watching the show from like a different angle. I was watching to see whether or not they had edited the show for a dramatic appeal, and I do, in my opinion, think that I see that going on, with the producers trying to kind of add drama. I'm not sure if the ladies are prepped or if they are encouraged to ask certain questions or to have certain conversations, but it seems as though this show is pretty much going to add up to what basketball wives are. The basketball wives of Atlanta. Now, I also thought it was interesting that the show included a church that's pretty successful as far as them saying they were on their way to mega ministry status, with a gymnasium and a children's church and a thriving congregation. It seems to be this modern type of congregation where the first lady wears these um, capri tight pants or whatever you call them, and the pastor preaches in blue jeans and tees and all right, if that's the way you worship, okay. But I'm just gonna give y'all my. This is me, Stacey Woods, not trying to do anything other than give my 2 cents, okay? So we all have about 2 cents to give, and I welcome your comments as well. Now, this is what I do not want you to do. I do not want you railing me talking about I'm judging, okay? I'm watching a show like the rest of America is watching a show, and I do have an opinion, okay? And I'm going to share my opinion of this show and probably give a little commentary as my schedule allows me to watch the show. So if you don't like videos like this, then don't watch them, okay? But please don't be critical of me for giving an opinion, okay? You're welcome to have yours. I'm going to have mine. Got it? Got it. Now, first off, one of my main problems is the attire. Why is it that it's all right for first ladies to wear mini skirts and tight clothing? I'm not for that. No, I'm not with that. Fine, be healthy, be fit, be fine for your husband if that's what you need to be in the bedroom. But I don't have to know about it. There's too much open discussion. I don't like that. I don't like that the pastor, got handcuffs and stuff. Y'all do that in your bedroom. I don't need to know about that. I don't need to know. If you want to get her handcuffs, you want her to bless you in that area in the bedroom, y'all keep that in the bedroom. I don't need to know. That's too much information. Okay, moving on from that. I do not like the whole underlying thing about them gossiping. I don't like that. Women of God, no, that's not cool. Off the jump, off the bat. We do not do that. We don't gossip like that. On national TV, y'all, come on, that's not cool. I don't know if the producers encourage them to have those conversations or what, but I was disappointed to see them having conversations about, another pastor's wife instead of reaching out to her in love. I don't like that. I don't like that they was trying to see what she was about. Come on, you guys are not the basketball wives, okay? Y'all supposed to be saved, Holy Ghost filled. Come on, where your discernment? Where your loving one another for who one another is without, you stealing off in the corner whispering and shoo and turning up your nose. I don't like that. That's not cool. And that's not godly. All right. Then, okay, Dominique, I believe that's her name. She and her husband are trying to rebuild the church. Even though I was able to relate to her in the sense of her saying that she and her husband had sacrificed a whole lot, having to pay the light bill or the church bill, and it eventually led them to close down the church, and they're looking to rebuild. I certainly can relate to that. That happens more often than not. I can also relate to Pastor Brian, I believe his name is, and his wife, who's also a pastor as well. I can relate to them, having moved to a city and then not being embraced by the congregation and actually having to start over. I can relate to both of those. I've been there. But what I don't get is Dominique saying, well, I do get that she has some kind of feelings, walking through this big, beautiful church and seeing the gym and seeing all this laid out office and beautiful sanctuary. I can get that. I can see why she will feel a certain kind of way because that is hard. That is so hard. But the whole jealousy issue, that's what we need to go on the altar for. That's what starts cat fights among women of God. The whole jealousy issue. Saying I'm a little bit jealous of that. Okay, you keeping it real, I suppose, but all I'm saying is if that's something that you're not healed from, receive that healing and get that healing because, yeah, that's not a good place to be in. And if we don't handle that up, it's going to turn into something real ugly real soon. All right, fast forward. Okay, now you have everybody trying to figure out Pastor Brian, I believe his name is, and his wife is Tara or Tyra. I think it's Tara. I don't like that. I don't like that I don't know. I don't know if it was the editing, but I don't like the underlying stuff going on. It's almost like they immediately kind of jumped on him because they're different. Pastor Brian has like a Jewish background, and he's married to a black woman, and this is 2013. We should be over that, right? Well, obviously not. You know, they were talking about how their families kind of shunned them away, and they were new to the city, so obviously looking to gain new connections. But I don't like how how the other ladies are kind of looking to her almost like they gotta break her in, like she's coming to a sorority of some sort where she gotta be hazed. If you want to fit in, I mean, who wants to fit in with you? I mean, who are you? And I need to fit in with you. Come on, we're the body of Christ. We're supposed to already be family. So I don't get that. I also don't get how whoa, this right here made me count backwards from 10. I mean, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This right here got me all feeling some kind of way. Why did they have to come for her like that and sitting at the table? I do not like how they jumped on Pastor Tara because she used Bible scriptures and because she used, you know, kingdom talk. Why they had to jump on her and make her feel so like under their shoe because she wasn't keeping it real enough? I don't like that. I don't like how Dominique and I'm sorry, I don't have her name yet. The one with the handcuffs. I don't like how they did that. I do not like that. So, what are your comments, thoughts, and perceptions? This is gonna be interesting, and I'm watching this show because I want to see how this gonna play out. I really do. So, anyway, you've seen my first initial video without having watched the show. Now I have watched one episode of the show, and all I gotta say is I am looking to be pleasantly surprised because I want to see God being glorified from this show. I do want to see somebody that's going to represent the kingdom without taking the bait to make this a cat fight, okay? We already got some diva personalities, you know, that's evident. We already got some drama queens, that's evident too. Sure, people may be a little bit different and eccentric or whatever, but I'm waiting for the Jesus in us to show up on these shows. So y'all pray with me, okay? And leave your comments. This video is already 12 minutes, and I'm going to be quiet. I'm already feeling my jaws getting stiff and all that kind of stuff, so I don't want them to lock up while I'm on here talking about this. But y'all enjoy Jesus and all his joys. Have a great new year, and let me know what you think, okay? All right. This is Apostle Stacey Woods saying thank you for making ministry possible.